We're live, Doug.
And you're streaming because I just got the notification. You on? You available back?
No, not yet.
Okay.
My boy is putting in some work. I don't know if he's going to hear me give him credit for it. But Boots is putting in some work. My boy.
Doing what?
Some Battlefield.
Oh, okay.
So we're trying to wait for some people to get in here.
Yeah, Blake should be on at some point.
But I guess I'll just drive around.
Come back me on the shooting. Of course, it's going to be an NR because that's what I'm feeling tonight.
Where are you at? Oh, you're at the gas station.
Yeah, came out as an angry customer and I got one shot. But I'm just going to go. So you're a CIB man?
Certainly we decline.
Okay. Well, then I'm 10-8 NR. With no report.
I hope you're watching. You know who you are, and you know what that looks for if you are watching.
I'll be back in a minute.
just in case some people say something. Nobody want to see it. Oh, the corner magically appeared. That's where we need to go. We need to go downtown.
Send me that pic you took yesterday.
Gotta update my driver before I get on real quick.
Let you know I am live.
Yes, sir.
We actually have quite a few people watching, actually. Kind of cool.
Nice.
For the evening.
I forgot to update my driver the other day and I've been putting it off.
My computer says there's an update. I just updated yesterday.
Wild. Oh, well, they're good.
I don't know how well I trust them. They're unable to unscrew out, hack the. Don't get me started with Microsoft.
Okay, I'm back.
Ah, welcome back, then.
Nice. Who joined us? Ah, Smokey.
Hello, my friend.
Long time no talk. How are you doing?
Pretty good, pretty good. I'm getting ready to make some space on my computer real quick so that I can get this update.
Ah, okay.
I gotta update my driver. I put it off.
Would that be in MySpace?
I know in MySpace if I had one, but
Yeah. It was a bad attempt at a joke.
I almost filled up my M.2. So I moved all my games over to my back. How it's supposed to be set up from the get-go is all the games are supposed to go on the back-end storage on the 8 terabytes. And yeah, for some reason I was stupid and I set it up to all the games with the M.2. So all of like the current 3D files I'm working on or whatever, those are supposed to set on M.2, and then everything else I'm not working on, including games, goes to the back. That way that I've always got fast access to the stuff I'm working on, and I've got plenty of room to keep a couple things on there if I'm working, you know?
Yeah, that's smart. That's the next thing I need to upgrade. I just did the external just to get extra space, and now I'm already like running out of space on it.
Yeah. It took me 2 entire days to move my Steam library.
Holy shit.
It's not like you don't have a small. It's not like you have a small library though.
It was almost 1.5 terabytes of games. I couldn't believe I couldn't believe that I had that much, because I don't even have my flight sim stuff on here anymore because of the whole Microsoft buckle.
Oh shit.
So I
Damn,
could-
that was one of your favorite games too.
well, this PC was built to do 2 things: build 3D and CAD stuff, which it does, and let me fly Flight Simulator. Ridiculously high settings at relatively okay frames, and that's what it was giving me. But thanks, Microsoft. Put some F's in the chat for Microsoft for the couple of viewers we got. For those of you that are unaware of what I'm talking about, when Russia did the Russia thing, the gamer world, they blocked all of the IP stuff from Russia. So if you want to play on Xbox Live or anything like that and you're in Russia, you have to have a hacked account from the United States or a country that's not in Russia where you can spoof the IP from. So my account was hacked from Russia. And the only reason that I had the Xbox account in the first place because I play on the PC. I am a PC guy. They require it to log in to play Flight Simulator. Even though I've paid for it through Steam, I've licensed through Steam, Microsoft says you have to have the login. And now there's no way to unlink the accounts. So even if I were to create a new Microsoft account, which I've already done, and if you give that account to Microsoft with all of my IP addresses and all that stuff to verify my identity, which I've done 3 times now, they'll still come back and say, get bent, if you want to recover anything, you're going to have to get your bank to do chargebacks for 17 years on that Microsoft account.
What?
That is what a supervisor told me.
So that begs the question: who's worse, PayPal or Microsoft?
Well, Microsoft didn't take any money from me. PayPal
Gotcha.
committed fraud
All right.
and theft. And theft by wire fraud, which is even more fun.
Federal crime.
Yep. Because our friends that are down in Florida, when they're done with that, they can go after PayPal for what they did to me. But where am I trying to go? I'm trying to go downtown.
Wouldn't that be a Secret Service thing? Not FBI?
PayPal. Or FBI.
Oh.
Secret Service deals with protecting the president and
Sure.
funding money.
But I think they're also into digital. I think
They might have
You get the feel.
a digital crimes unit now, but back in my Fed days, they dealt with funding money.
okay.
And we had a rather large case that had a lot of overlap with quite a few 3-letter agencies and people named Steve.
Yeah. I imagine that was rather interesting, if not enlightening.
Like Quentin Tarantino, the end of it was my guy that I hooked up off of the Sting was the guy that had the felonious warrants for assault on a police officer and running and all kinds of other stuff. And he liked to carry an ice pick because that was his name. I wish I was making this up, but that's what his name was, his street name. I kid you not. In Hawaii, this dude's street name was Ice Pick, and he carried around an ice pick. And sure enough, when we got him, after I put him in handcuffs, I asked him, you have anything on you? And sharper or anything that's going to punch me or poke me or all that or whatever? And he goes, no. Sure enough, right there in the front of his pants is it's like 8-inch long little ice pick with that weird little, it's got the little hooky claw thing on the end of it. So I don't know how he didn't like poke his testicles with it. But yeah.
That case been litigated?
So the Secret Service was involved because Ice Pick Dude and his friend and this other chick, they were buying drugs with fund money. So, and the female friend, she was a spouse of a army guy. So her husband was in the army, so she had access to the military, the military solutions. So that's how we got involved, and that's how NCIS got involved, and I think Army CID was involved. We had ATF was involved because of some of the weapons charges that they were potentially looking at. Customs was involved because it's an airport. Like, Hawaii's an island surrounded by a lot of fucking water. So there's a great deal of being able to of comfort, and anything that comes onto that has to come through some sort of most of everything has to come through some sort of inspection. So the drugs and stuff that they were dealing in was back then was called it spice. It was that chemical weed or K12, the chemical stuff.
Yeah.
So things have evolved since I've left the agency and
Sure.
that, but back then we couldn't test for it. You couldn't do your analysis. The narc dogs wouldn't they wouldn't hit on it. I don't know if the narc dogs still they don't hit on it, but they do have it on urinalysis now. I don't know if they have the 5 markers. They got 3, but yeah. Yeah, but anyway, Secret Service, they dealings with them was funny money, and then when 43 was Obama's number? 43, when he came out, when he was out there, I got to deal with not deal, but I got to do that stuff. Which sounds really cool and looks awesome on a resume. I will never do it again, ever. Not just because I'm a crippled and disabled and all that, but if I was able-bodied, I wouldn't do that again. I don't like that. It sucks. There's a lot of
working with the advanced team, or
oh no, well yeah, the Advon team. We were with the Advon team, and then we would do this without. Well, how much can I say? Because I'm live streaming, and we have a little bit of an audience.
Okay, you can.
So yes, we worked with the Advon team.
Okay.
We worked with the Advon team. We worked with the team when they were there, and then there is for like a couple of days after, like 2 or 3 days after, there is a small detachment that cleans up the last bit. Because when you come out, it's not just him. It's him, and then there's the normal detail that comes out. That's his normal stuff. But then you get augmented from the different field offices because he's going to be out there for an extended period of time. So you can augment, and you want extra bodies on the ground, especially in I would say it's a hostile area, but it's a not neutral ground. It's not soil that
safe.
Well, it's not that it's not safe. It's just Washington D.C. There is a lot of restrictions just within there. Weapons restrictions, airspace restrictions. There's all kinds of restrictions with all kinds of stuff.
Okay.
And whereas in Hawaii there's less restrictions because it's Hawaii. You know, it's not Pennsylvania Avenue. So when he comes out there, you got to have extra warm bodies, especially because it's constant 24/7. You know, the job doesn't stop because he's still the president the entire time. So Yeah, we work with the ad one, work with them, work with the teams thereafter, work with them, work with the boat crews, with Coast Guard. Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting.
It's,
CBP?
Hear me?
no, we didn't have anything to do with him with that stuff.
Okay.
Because that's all.
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm live too, so you know. And we've got a little bit of an audience tonight.
And I've got an active shooter with the backout request coming in.
So I think we're going to have people do Civ, so we're not going to end up using the 5PD.
Oh, okay.
But what's your location? Or your
I'm at 3008, but it looks like it just closed out. So you can 22 that.
How do you cancel the postal? Redo the postal?
I just redo it to where you are. That way.
If you just do /postal, it should cancel it out.
Root deleted. There it goes. Learned something new tonight. Oh, so the new Explorer, I was just fiddling around with some spawn codes, Blake. And the new Paramedic Explorer with the ions and the headlights. May I request for that to be my vehicle, sir? For the unmarked variant.
You guys hold up.
You're getting pulled over.
How about now? Can you hear me at all?
Oh yeah, I can hear you now. Oh, there you're gone. See, these ions and these headlights are way better than the ions on my headlights.
Are you talking about the version that I have, just unmarked?
I don't. Do I have the ability to?
Mine is the 16 Explorer.
No, I don't have the ability to. Do you have the ability to TP? Teleport?
Hold on, what's going on here? I can't hear you guys. Give me just a second.
When he gets Discord's given us, it's had an abortion the last couple days.
What's your player ID number, Josh?
15.
I guess I didn't do that right.
So I'm at 8150 downtown, just by the pink eye.
Okay.
What I do is I usually push start, and I put a marker down where I want to go, and then I go into the M menu, into miscellaneous settings, and then teleport if it's there for you.
It's not.
There we go. Now
There you go. It's not you. It's Discord.
Okay.
It's definitely. It's not you. It's Discord. It did it to Jason the other day. It did it to me today twice.
Awesome. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Now just to figure out. So I'm using someone else's headphones because apparently mine are so dead they don't work. So
I was gonna say you sound a little different.
yeah, I don't have my since I'm on vacation, I didn't bring my shit with me.
Ah, okay.
Other than my laptop and my mouse, so I'm just trying to get everything sorted out here. I can hear you guys.
Oh, damn it. They want to do that.
Hey, Hendo, that one says K9.
Yep. I grabbed the wrong one, and then I meant to DV the vehicle, but I deleted the vehicle from my inventory, and not what I was trying to do.
Well, this is cool. I have no in-game audio. What's going on here? tree dragons.
I updated my driver and my game's kind of like a little bit laggy on that side.
What's going on here?
This one I know.
Let me just a second. I have some technical difficulties on my end.
Never.
Yeah, well, slow Wi-Fi and Apple AirPods on a Windows computer don't love each other.
I'm gonna be out on traffic at 3006.
We're in downtown.
Okay. That's a little outside my first two. Four one, Mary,
Is this where
X-ray.
we're patrolling at, Hendo?
What's that?
Is this where we're patrolling at?
What we were going to do is we were going to hang out down here for a little bit and see if we get other people to hop in. That way we'll have a couple vehicles and stuff ready.
Yes.
Down by Davis.
8150.
Yeah, 8150.
8150.
Going on. I'm going to disconnect my headset, reconnect. I think I'm just having some kind of not showing them as connected even though I'm talking to them.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, there you are.
Welcome, Doe.
Thanks.
So I am going to just I'm gonna have to do if we have people join I'll have to join in here, but for now I'm gonna do all talking in game. Apparently these headsets can't do both. It only does one or the other. Good old Apple product for you. It only lets me choose to either listen to a call or play the game.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, it's the paramedic one.
Yes.
Yeah, so yes, that's the same one that I'm talking about with the ions and headlights.
Ooh, those are bright.
Honestly, there's it's a problem at night because trying to drive in a third person is just, it's,
I love the amber on the light bar too.
me too.
I like that you've got the FST and I put the outer edge.
Do you have an outer edge on there?
Yeah.
Yes. This had one, but then it looked like it got exchanged for a Dominator. I just
I
got
will-
that for an
I
active
will-
shooter for Vespucci, and it looks like right
Talk
here.
in game.
They're down. Poor
Are they?
Poor K.
Hey, firm. Come on, medic.
Medic up, where are you?
Same parking lot we were in. Got 2 down.
Alright, go ahead and start 2 ambulances.
Oh, my game is desyncing so bad.
Too much, too many people?
No, it's right after that update with the NVIDIA.
Huh.
So they were too hip. It's either that Explorer or
How do we do our emotes?
T/emote space medic in this case.
it's either that Explorer or this Tahoe. But I like the headlights of the Explorer.
I do too. I think the Explorer is more versatile in terms of movement, maneuverability.
Might have to relog. This is ass.
Hey Smokey, grab that gun for me. Right in front of you.
Yeah, I already have it, so it won't let me pick it up. I was trying to do the
Oh, looking for shell casings and shit.
yeah, but it won't let me do that either. So
Alright.
I could do the CT police look.
You could, but that seems ever so slightly redundant and, well,
Right.
Oh yeah, you gotta get rid
weird.
of the visor.
No, CSP has the visor, don't they?
Some of them do, or no, they all do, because they have
Yeah,
to be
'cause
able
they
to
can
do
run.
yeah whether
Yes.
they want to run it or not.
Right. Smokey, that Durango is nice.
thanks, man. Yeah, I'm gonna have to relog. Give me a second.
Okay. Waiting on an ambulance.